everyone, welcome to the channel, and it is I, Jen. Please like and subscribe to get all my updates and upcoming videos. Today we are going to talk about how I broke my hand. After Lily has a stretch right in front of the camera. Oh, surprised she didn't get a tail in the way. Anyways, you're getting me fresh-faced, just woke up, still need to change. Yeah, I need to do some laundry. I haven't even done my hair yet. And it was about, Lilith, sit. A week ago, I am dashing upstairs. Lilith, will you? So it's about a week ago. I'm like dashing upstairs with socks on to go to the bathroom, right? And I'm not sure if you've ever done this. Please let me know if you have. You slip with your socks on carpeted stairs, right? You just fall forward. Now, instead of falling forward and actually able to grab the edge of the stairs, I somehow managed to karate chop the stair with my hand. My God, it was just crazy hurting. Anyways, I didn't think much of it. I'm just like, okay, I probably just bruised my hand with the way I fell on it. Whatever. So I go, take some medication, go back to bed. Right? Wake up 2:30 in the morning. Oh, my bloody hand. Oh, it is still killing me. Take some more medication, smoke a little bit. See if the cannabis is going to help me, you know, with the pain. Take a few cannabis capsules. See if that's going to help. No. So, I'm debating. I'm like, I should probably go to the hospital. I should go to the hospital. I really should go to the hospital. And, well, I went to the hospital, obviously. It was like 3:30 in the morning. Got through triage pretty quickly, but then you know how you're waiting after you get triaged and your little bracelet? That took forever. There was one doctor for the whole ER. You know? The whole ER. And there's, if you've worked in ER, you obviously know there's multiple departments in ER. One doctor for pretty much the whole ER. So I waited a good time. I'm like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. And then about 5 o'clock rolled around. I'm like, I've got to call my boss. She is gonna flip. Of course, my boss is like, you broke your hand. Okay, at this point, we haven't even gotten to the hand break part. I'm like, yeah, I've got no idea what's going on. I just know it really hurts. And yeah, I can't come into work today because I've got no idea how much longer this doctor stuff's gonna take. I think it was around 6 o'clock. I finally got into a room to see a doctor. And then the doctor is like, oh, that hurts a bit. We should send you off for some x-rays. So, there we go. Go off for some x-rays. And luckily, x-ray time was around just after 7 o'clock, because I remember I was talking about I was hungry and I couldn't wait for the little cafe to open. There's this great little cafe in our hospital in Kelowna. It's called the Parking Lot. If you haven't gone to, if you're in the neighborhood, just go in for our coffee. They are good. Just go in, grab a coffee. Sometimes when I have to go to the ER during the day, what I'll do is, I'm like, I know it's going to take a bit. Get a coffee, sandwich, and a pastry. I'm set. So that's what I did. I'm like, okay, after x-ray, we wait a little bit to get some food to eat. So that's what I did. Waited, got to the parking lot, grabbed my favorite Nurse Nancy and a chocolate scone. Waited a bit, went back to triage, little waiting area to see what's going on with my hand. And the funny thing was, the guy puking his guts up beside me with kidney stones in both kidneys. Sorry, man. I know I probably shouldn't talk about your medical stuff, but poor dude really was, like, in pain. was a guy I knew from high school. So here we are, just chatting. Hey, how you done for the past, 12 years? I haven't seen you since, 2010. We're just catching up. Poor guy got fracked over with his kidneys. Like, I felt worse for him than for me of my hand. Oh, yeah, so the hand just totally sucked. And then I get finally called in to get treated. And they're like, Jen, you broke your hand this time. I got my favorite nurse right after they did shift change. They usually do that around 7 o'clock. He's just this awesome male nurse. I love him to pieces. He got a fish hook out of my arm last year when I was teaching myself how to fish. And then the week later, I ran into him at a fishing hole. And he also fishes. So he taught me how to fish so I wouldn't get the hook in my arm again. And I caught a fish that day. That was awesome. I love this guy. And even when I was in the hospital in 2015, this nurse was working there. And he was one of the nurses that helped me feel calmer. Like, he was just one of those really chill-ass, fun nurses. He really loves his job. And you can tell that he likes his job just because of how he presents himself. And just, I just love that. That's what I love about Nurse Richard. He is the best nurse in the world. So, of course, we're making jokes about, maybe we should just, cut the arm off, The doctor comes in. I'm like, are we chopping it off, doctor? And she's like, no, we're not chopping it off. And he chimes in. It's like, but she's going to look good with a stub hand. And that's what I love about Nurse Richard. He is he's a guy who loves his job. He loves to joke. And honestly, the way how I see it, sometimes when you're in a situation like this, all you could do is joke. Keep your spirits up somehow. And that's what I'm like, oh yeah, this happened. So of course, he's the one who actually wrapped me all up. And I love that, so. Yeah, but I managed to break my hand. And I'll pop up a picture, but what happened was, you can't see it on x-rays that are like right on my hand. You have to see it like this, going down. And what happened is, in the 5th bone, I somehow managed to, like, break it, like, in a diagonal, as the visual will pop up. But yeah, that's what I did. I managed to break it in some kind of a diagonal. Really, really sucks. Because I've been trying to learn to write. I have learned to crochet again with just these fingers and this hand. So I'm going to have a product launch coming soon, which I am really stoked about. There is going to be a product launch. It is beauty related. So I'm really stoked. But it's still in the beginning phases. I've got tons of notes for other channels that I also do. But yeah. Oh, and I got paint. Room paint, because I want to paint my bathroom, but this is going to be interesting, so stay tuned for that. I'm also getting a cast on today, so there's going to be a vlog for that. That's going to be fun. I've got to get dressed and ready for that soon. I got to do some laundry. Oh, and then there's going to be me trying to clean the house with this. I've already asked my mom for help. But it's just how I feel like such a klutz this year. Anyways, I'm going to have a GoFundMe coming up soon, so keep your eyes on that. Follow me on my socials if you don't already follow me on my socials. And yeah, hand broken, not happy. Really sucks. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good one. Bye.